The connecting rod connects your small engine's piston to the crankshaft. It's usually made of aluminum and has a journal on either end that allows it to pivot. It's only replaced as part of a major engine failure that will involve other engine components, such as the crankshaft, piston, and the cylinder. If the piston seizes to the cylinder due to low oil, the connecting rod will have damage to its journals. It may break in two due to the sudden stop. It might also break if the governor is set to allow the engine to run too fast. Replacing the connecting rod is a difficult repair requiring special tools and a more advanced level of small engine knowledge and repair experience. We offer this video as an overview of the repair so you can decide if it's something you want to tackle yourself, take to repair shop, or maybe decide to simply replace the mower. Before starting this repair, you'll need to drain the fuel from the fuel tank and the oil from the engine, which I've already done. So now I'm going to remove the spark plug, the kill cable, and the starter rope from the clip on the handle. Now I'll tip the mower onto its side and remove the blade. And the blade adapter. Now I'm going to remove the engine from the lawn mower's deck. I'll remove the lower two bolts completely and loosen the upper one. I'll tip the mower back onto its wheels and remove the last bolt. Now remove the starter assembly and the fuel tank. Next, I'm going to remove the ignition coil. And now remove the carburetor. I'll remove the linkage from the carburetor and the governor arm. Now remove the flywheel. I'll remove the nut that secures the flywheel to the connecting rod. There's a few different ways you can remove the flywheel. You can use a flywheel puller or a gear puller, or the way I like to do it is I'll take the nut, I'll thread it back onto the shaft, so that it's loose, but it's covering the threads on the end of the shaft. Now I'm going to pry upward on the flywheel and at the same time strike the nut and shaft with a hammer. This will cause the flywheel to pop free from the shaft. Now I'm going to remove the valve cover and the head. And I'll pull out the push rods. Now I'll separate the sump cover from the engine. Now remove the camshaft and gear. Now remove the 2 bolts that secure the 2 halves of the connecting rod's crankshaft journal. And now I can remove the piston from the cylinder. The connecting rod is secured to the piston by the wrist pin. The wrist pin is held inside the piston with 2 retaining rings. I'll remove one of them. Now I can remove the wrist pin and the connecting rod.